Alrighty, I believe I am live. Hello, everybody. My name is Aiden, and welcome back to another stream, ladies and gentlemen. We've got a watch along for the Bulls today. We're getting we're about 17ish games towards the end of the season. So, saying another one is kind of, I guess, overused at this point. We've done the vast majority of them, but today's a big game: the Bulls and the Pacers. Obviously, I believe we're in the same division. I think the Pacers are around the 8th seed at the moment. I think it's very close between the 8th and the 2nd seed at this point in time. And at the end of the day, it's a massive game for the Bulls because we have a chance to stop a rival, a direct rival for our spot, a direct rival in our division, I believe. And we have an opportunity to not overtake them, but slow them down. Give us a better opportunity to catch them in this race to the 8th seed, 7th seed, whatever the case may be. And also, it gives them a loss on their record as well, which will be very, very important. I do believe we verse the Pacers another time after this. I think the Pacers have beaten us twice. Correct me if I'm wrong. And we have two more chances to beat the Pacers. So if we could do that, we might have a chance to tie that season series against them. If for whatever reason we finish on the same record. By the way, keep in mind this is all very, very unlikely. But if we can finish on the same record as the Pacers, it'll give us a chance to not lose, I guess, the game advantage, if you know what I mean. Every time you win the season series over a team, you have the advantage over them in the playing tournament and stuff like that. So as of now, we would have the advantage against the Hawks if the Hawks finish on the same record as us because we've beaten them twice. I think we anyway. I forget who we beat and who we didn't beat, but yeah. Either way, we're going to be going through this game. Hopefully, we can get the win and not throw all of our progress out of the West Coast trip away from this game as well. But before we get any further, if you enjoyed the stream, feel free to like and subscribe if you haven't already. And make sure to turn notifications on so you know where I'm live every single time I go live. Or if you don't want to turn notifications on, you could also be sure to check the times that the Bulls games are on, because most of the time I will be on around that stage, if you know what I mean. And instantly the Pacers get 2 points to go because we messed up the jump ball. That's a rarity, but that's a poor way to start the game. Basically, from the jump ball, I think we won the jump ball, but the Pacers end up securing it, running it all the way, and they get 2 points out of that. That's pretty poor. So yeah, that's not good. And they get the rebound here. We got Halliburton bringing the ball up. And he's dribbling. He's trying to find Miles Turner. Vucevic cuts it off. Finds Io. And Io should... It's Vucevic that's going to get the 2 points. Or at least there's a foul there from... someone committed a foul on Io. I think Halliburton might have committed a foul on Io. What's going on, Daniel? Hello, Tyler. What's going on, fellas? Welcome to the stream. Alright, that was not Halliburton. But anyway, Io will go to the line for two, and he makes the first. Alright. A chance to tie this game. Io makes both. Two apiece, with 40 seconds played thus far. Alright, we've got Halliburton with Caruso guarding. So it's clear we've got our best defender on Halliburton here. Nembhard misses the layup. Rebound to Vucevic. Alright, we've got DeMar finding his way to Kobe. Back to Caruso. The Pacers with some good defense at the moment. Can we break them down? Caruso gets the ball. Tries to find Kobe White. Kobe sidesteps. Finds Vucevic in the mid-range. That one short. Rebounds for the Indiana Pacers. We've got Halliburton bringing the ball up now. Drives right to the rim. High off the glass and in for Tyrese Halliburton. Again, we know he's going to be the biggest threat. Remember, he got a 20-20 night against the Bulls the last time we played them. He literally had 20 points, 20 assists, and 0 turnovers. So we know he's going to be a threat against us. Caruso manages to keep the ball alive. Finds Io for three. And it gets it to go. Io Dosunmu with all 5 points for the Bulls thus far. The score hasn't changed though. There it is. It's 5-4. Neesmith misses the mid-range. Io with an excellent start. Will he keep it up? He finds DeRozan. DeRozan tries to enter the posts. Couldn't get the pump fake. Finds Io again. Io. Bounce past the Vooch. Excellent work. Again, Io's hot start made Miles Turner awfully concerned about the jump shot. Vucevic finds his way right to the lane there and he gets it to go. First 2 points for Nikola Vucevic. Halliburton in the mid-range. Chucks it to Turner. Steal by DeRozan. DeRozan's running. Bounce past to Kobe. An excellent pass and an excellent dunk for Kobe White. An excellent start for the Bulls here. A timeout by the Pacers. The Bulls, extra motivation and all, has started this game fairly well. Again, a couple of steals here that we've gotten from the Indiana Pacers and some good transition points. Io to begin the game did the same. Kobe White here with the slam. We're doing really, really well at the moment. We seem to be getting the stops that we need to get, and we're hitting them in transition, which is lovely because, again, the Pacers seem to be one of the better transition teams in the league, so for the Bulls to be able to start this way is a very positive sign. What are you guys thinking about the game thus far? Do you believe that this has been a good start for the Bulls, or do you think there is a different avenue, a different direction we could be going down to break down this team? I mean, the stats don't necessarily lie. I mean, what is it, 9-4 is a pretty good start, if I do say so myself. But there's always room for improvements, of course. So keep that in mind. But yeah, I can't complain with the start thus far. Ultimately, as I mentioned before, this game is massively important as well. Obviously, the reason why this game is important, the Bulls and the Pacers are kind of in a back and forth situation type here, if you know what I mean. Again, let's take a look at the standings real quick, because maybe the Pacers have kind of surged a bit. I'm not too sure. But if you go to the standings, if I do this real quick, go look at the table. For the Eastern Conference, the Pacers are 6th with 37 wins. The Bulls have 31, so we're 6 wins behind them. But the most important thing to take away from this, we're trying to fight for 8th and 7th seeds, right? I very much doubt we're going to get to the 6th seed. But, we're 4 wins behind the Miami Heat. So we have to win 4. Let's say if we win 4 in a row, Miami lose all 4 of their next upcoming games. That could give us an opportunity to climb into the 8th seed. Philadelphia is falling dramatically because of all the injuries that they have. I think Maxey has been cleared to play, so that could definitely change for them. But they are obviously on a pretty bad streak as well. Nonetheless, if we could get a good streak, a good winning streak going, winning more than we lose, you could potentially find yourself in the 8th seed. It's still possible, even though it's deemed unlikely. The Pacers, even though they're the 6th seed, we're still 6 games away from them. We versed them twice. If you could get 2 wins over the Indiana Pacers in these next couple of weeks, that could be very massive towards your season. Absolutely it can. So this is a massive game for the Bulls. Any game when we verse teams like the Knicks, teams like the Pacers, teams like, I think we'll be versing the Wizards again and stuff like that. Those are the games I think you need to win. I know the Wizards obviously are not in competition with us, to be fair, but it's more of the fact that that's an easy opportunity that you shouldn't really let go. Yo, you and the real OG player, my G, Bulls can win this one. I just wish my main man Patrick Williams was playing. Yeah, he's going to be out for the season, unfortunately. It sucks, but that just seems to be what's the go at the moment. Naismith tries to get the layup, and that is blocked by Nikola Vucevic, and that will be Bulls' ball as he tries to secure an offensive rebound, Naismith, and he couldn't do it. I haven't really seen Pascal Siakam touch the ball this entire game thus far. It's been about, 4 or 5 minutes? We've not really seen Pascal do much with the ball here. Pascal Siakam, I should say. Vucevic gets the post hook to go. 11-4 start for the Bulls. We need all the rest of the games to get the wins. We absolutely do. We know that's not going to be easy for the Bulls, and we know it's pretty much going to be impossible. Let's be honest. If the Bulls win every single game the rest of the way, we'd be in the top 4. That's just not going to happen. But we need to win as much of them as possible. Again, we can't be throwing win streaks away. For example, we're on a 2-game losing streak right now. We lost to the Clippers. We lost to the Mavericks. We lose this game to the Pacers. All that work in the West Coast trip goes down the drain. Because you just ended up getting another 2-game losing streak. DeRozan misses the three. Rebounds to Halliburton. Halliburton to Miles Turner for three. A pick and pop. That one is off. Rebound here for Io. The Pacers have got him back on defense. Io wants to play quick. Gets blocked by Halliburton. Halliburton tries to find Naismith in the corner for Nembhard for three. And that's a miss. The Pacers will start off very slowly offensively today. Can the Bulls take advantage of this? We have started off fairly decently offensively. Caruso tries to go off the glass, and that one is a miss. Alright, Halliburton uses the pick and roll. Tries to find Turner, and he does in the mid-range. Turner wide open. Again, that's an NBA player, ladies and gentlemen. No one's going to miss that wide open from the mid-range. Let's go, Chicago Bulls. Let's get the win tonight. Let's hope we do. We started off good, but can it continue? Kobe White drives to the rim. Misses the floater. Rebound to Pascal. First time I've seen him touch the ball. He's going to go coast to coast here and get the layup to go. The Pacers have surged and the Bulls did not stop the ball. That's again a sign of disaster there. You got to stop ball. DeRozan gets the and one. Is that continuation? Yes, it is. Pascal Siakam commits the foul. DeRozan will go to the line for one. Let's take a look at this replay. Was there a foul involved here? Yes, there was. There was a little bit of hand-holding there between DeRozan and Pascal. Excellent move from DeRozan. He's going to go to the line here. Again, a great start offensively for the Bulls. And DeRozan gets it to bounce in. 14-8. About halfway through the entire first quarter. Okay, we got Halliburton bringing this ball up. Tries to find Turner. Turner to the rim. Not necessarily a great off-the-dribble shooter. He misses. Pascal is now in the post with Vucevic guarding. He finds the three and he misses. AC finds Io. Back to AC. Vucevic not fighting hard enough in the post, so the ball can't enter there. AC trying to take it on himself. And he gets the good roll to go. Takes on Miles Turner, an elite rim protector, and he gets it to go. Alright. I believe Nembhard gets that layup to go for the Pacers, making this still a 6-point game. Vucevic in the post on Miles Turner. That one is off by Vucevic. Again, all the moves to try and get Turner off his guard, but he misses the shot. Alright, that's weird. Hopefully I'm still live, ladies and gentlemen. I think I got disconnected there for a bit. Oh, that's not a good sign. Hopefully everything's alright. Hopefully you guys can still see me. I'm A-OK and whatnot. We're going to keep on going here. DeRozan. Looks like Miles Turner commits the foul on DeRozan there. I don't think that's going to be in the shot because it looked like DeRozan passed that one. Wow. AC's got a bag on him, ladies and gentlemen. That behind the back was clean on Miles Turner. Good stuff. You're still live like the Melbourne season. Oh, hopefully. Hopefully. Alright. I'm pretty sure. Did they put DeRozan? They did put DeRozan at the line. He makes the first. And he makes the second. Is that TJ McConnell? I feel like I haven't seen TJ McConnell in years, bro. What happened to this guy? Well, he's coming on, and Halliburton shoots the three. A deep three and a deep make. That's a really tough and contested shot that Halliburton just made there. You got to give respect to that one. Great players make great plays. Vucevic, Craig finds Io. Io wants to drive to the rim, and he gets it to go. Goes right at Halliburton there. Again, you got to make Halliburton work on defense just a little bit more. And Io does a great job there. Jalen Smith for three. Catch and shoot. Catch and good. 20-16 is the score. The Pacers have kind of surged offensively here. Now we're just trading buckets with them. Io for the layup. Io DeSumo's having a great night. Alright, Batim now trying to guard Halliburton. I don't know if I like this matchup here. Halliburton uses the pick and roll. He finds TJ McConnell. McConnell, floater. And a putback there by Obi Toppin, one of the most athletic players in the league. You cannot let him fly in the air. He will get you. He will get you on some posters if you let him. But this one was just a putback. DeRozan spins, finds his way to the rim, and he gets the roll to go. The Bulls have done an excellent job finishing around the rim today. He puts in a solid shift, TJ McConnell. He does. I feel like every time we played him, he's been out. I remember the days where he was guarding Kobe White full court, trying to pressure the ball and stuff like that. And he actually did a very good job against Kobe White those couple of years that we played against them, maybe 2-3 years ago when he was still with the Pacers. So, yeah, I mean, I definitely know that he exists, but I feel like the last couple of times we haven't really played. Him, or at least he hasn't really had that same type of impact, because I don't really remember him that well against the Bulls this season. But keep in mind, we still got this game and the next game against the Pacers. We have one more against them, so we'll wait and see how it goes. I love Io, my G, no homo though. Io's had a great start to this game. I think Io's been our best player. I mean, already in the first quarter, I think he has 9 points in the game, which is fantastic work to have in the first quarter, and it's been fairly efficient. He's 3 from 4 from the field, 1 from 1 from the 3-point line, 9 early points. You got DeRozan here with 7 as well. So it seems like those two guys have really taken the reins for the Bulls thus far, which is excellent work. I mean, again, we have the lead. We don't normally have a lead in the first quarter, so you got to take these things in your stride and be, happy that it's happened, I guess. That's all I could really say, and hopefully it continues to happen. But yeah, hopefully again, I think the key to the success here for the Bulls is can you still dominate the paint when you got guys like Miles Turner in the game? Miles Turner is a good rim protector. I wouldn't necessarily say he's the most elite defender, but he can protect the rim. He can block shots, and that is very, very important for any team in the NBA if you're able to block some shots. But I mean it necessarily from the fact that because they have guys like that on the team, sometimes we have seen when you have big men that, know how to protect the rim, you often do stay away from the paint. The Bulls, when they get the bulk of their wins, is because they dominate the painted area. I think the key to the win is, can we still do that? So far, we've done a good job. Kobe White's got some paint points. Io has paint points. DeRozan has paint points. We've done a great job scoring in the paint thus far. Can that be the key for the rest of the way? Can we continue to find a way to break down the paint and score there? If we can, I think we have a good chance to win this game against the Pacers. But if the Pacers are going to eventually, play some zones, make us shoot threes, and we struggle, that seems to be, in my opinion, where the game could change for the most part. But we'll wait and see. Time will tell. I think that's the key to the win here for the Bulls. And trying to win the rebounding battle would be nice. Bench points would be nice. But again, those things are not necessarily the key to the wins, because when it comes to the bench, we barely play the bench at this point. It's literally, maybe 10, 15 minutes for certain guys, but maybe 2-3 people coming off the bench effectively every single game. It's not going to really, you're not going to really outscore any other team's bench with our bench at the moment. But rebounding is also an important one. We've got to try to win the rebounding battle. Anyway, Batim, Phillips, and Craig are all in the game thus far, and Drummond. So we've got 4 bench players with Kobe White out here. We don't often see that. Drummond, looks like the foul's committed there on Drummond. I think that is Jalen Smith that commits the foul. He's not happy with the call. All right. The ball's inbounded. Kobe White's driving. Finds Julian Phillips in the corner. And he misses the first shot of his game. Alright, McConnell with Kobe White guarding him. Again, these two have had very interesting matchups over the last couple of years. McConnell spins, shoots, airballs. Good defense by Kobe. McConnell is absolutely furious. And that's a tech. As it should be. This man stopped the whole play. Did not get back on defense to argue with the ref. That's a LeBron type of move I've ever seen one. You should not be letting that happen. If he's not careful, he will get ejected from this game. Alright, we'll see who goes to the line to take this. Kobe White, he makes it. So that extends the lead to 5. Again, McConnell's the type of guy, he's going to get all up in your grill. He's trying to throw you off. It's not very often that you throw him off. Kobe White drives to the rim, misses the layup, rebound to Smith. Now we've got Julian Phillips guarding McConnell. Smith for 3. That's a miss. Rebound here to Torrey Craig. Onralupa bringing the ball up. Uses the pick and roll. Good pass to Drummond. Drummond gets swatted from behind here. Alright, we got Toppin to McConnell. McConnell drives right to the rim. Great pass to Smith. Drummond gets bodied. Smith has got 7 points off the bench. He's been their best bench player at the moment. Shoves Drummond to, again, back to Chicago. Torrey Craig out of bounds, so that will go back to the Pacers. A couple of bad opportunities here for the Bulls, and the Pacers have a chance to tie. I think we're definitely going to win this game. Only haters disagree. We'll see. It's a big game for the Bulls. It's a massive game for the Bulls. Alright, McConnell is going to chuck up a 3. That one's a miss. Rebound to Craig. Drummond sagged off of him a little bit. Torrey Craig in transition. Shoots the 3 and scores. A transition 3 for Torrey Craig, and it works out for the Bulls. Back up by 5. Alright, we got Smith again. Obi Toppin drives to the rim. Good help by Torrey Craig. McConnell gets the roll to go. Something I've noticed here, without Halliburton, the ball movement for the Pacers have drastically dropped. Can we take advantage of that? I know they made the bucket, but it was a tough one, to say the least. Alright, I don't know what's going on here. Who committed what foul? Obi Toppin commits the foul by shoving Torrey Craig there. Can we still get 60 wins this season? No chance. Literally impossible. Mathematically impossible to do. I hope we could get some picks and at least one starter back for Zach. I think that's expected. Hopefully we can. I mean, I don't know what teams are going to be interested in Zach again. The only team I assume would come back for Zach might be the Lakers. Because I just feel like, Lakers media won't let that story go. So you could see the Lakers interested in Zach LaVine. But other than that, I just don't know what team would be. I don't know if the Pistons would be interested in LaVine again. I don't know if any other team will find a way. The thing about free agency is teams come, teams go, Teams will be interested, teams won't be interested. So, yeah, it's going to be an interesting time in the offseason trying to figure out what happens to Zach. But we'll wait and see. Hopefully, good stuff comes out of this situation with Zach LaVine. TJ McConnell gets the and one to go. Alex Caruso gets crossed over. And Drummond provides the help too late. Caruso, again, there's nothing more to say except Caruso just gets beat off the dribble there. Caruso just, again, I think Caruso was kind of just predicting McConnell to go over the screen, and TJ McConnell just faked him out. He gets the free throw to go. This is what I'm worried about, man. The Pacers, they always have that one guy that you just don't expect to go off against you. And for us, that's TJ McConnell. He always seems to play a great game against the Bulls. It's never anybody else. You know, if you look at the stats for TJ McConnell, again, I think the Bulls even said it. He's playing his fewest minutes of his season, of his career. But when it's against the Bulls, it just seems like it's an excellent thing, and he just, has great games. We just always let that one person go off. Siakam passes to the three, that's off. Rebound Siakam, he goes up. And I do not think that goes in, but there is a foul committed there. So Caruso gets tagged with a foul there, and that's going to send Pascal Siakam to the line. With 4 seconds left, the Pacers could bring this to a 1-point game. Let's take a look. Alright, Pascal makes the first. Come on, miss this one. He misses the second. Drummond with the rebound. 2 seconds left. And he's not going to shoot it. And that's the end of the first quarter here. The Bulls, a good start offensively. I really believe so. A good start offensively to get 30 points in the quarter. Again, keep in mind, in the game against Dallas, we scored 16 points in that quarter. So to get to pretty much double that in this one is a good start. But most importantly, we still have the lead. Now, the Pacers have surged because we had a really good quarter there. And the Pacers did, make a comeback there to make it interesting. And only a 2-point lead here for the Bulls. But I should say, it's been a good start to this game. Very, very happy to very, very happy to see the start for the Bulls. And we need to see it continue. Again, play all 4 quarters today. We can't jeopardize one quarter and let the Pacers go up big. We have to play all 4 quarters any chance that we get. I know it's a game of runs. I know the Pacers will eventually probably take the lead back. But, if we're going to make this a clutch game, make it a clutch game in which we win. Because we absolutely need this one. I hate the Lakers. I think a lot of people hate the Lakers. How many big snakes and spiders did you see today? I bet like 1,000. Australia is full of big spiders. I saw no spiders today. I've seen no snakes today. So yeah. So none of those things. Looks like something's piqued the dog's interest there. If you could see a little bit in the background, something, you see that? Something's going on over there. But yeah, not seeing any of those things. I think it's a common misconception that, everywhere you turn, there's a spider next to you. That's a big misconception. But we are full of big spiders, If you go to the right places, I'm sure you can find them, but they're not in everyday homes. Did you watch Arsenal Sporting Penn shootout yesterday? I saw some quotes that came out of it, but I didn't actually see the game itself. Again, since Man United are not in the Champions League or the Europa League or whatever, I don't have Stan. I think in Australia it's Stan Sports, and I just, as soon as Man United exited out of those competitions, I don't pay for it. So I've not seen anything, and I don't think I will see anything. I might see some highlights maybe after this game, but other than that, I've not. But I did hear some quotes. Of what some people said. I'm assuming that was in that sporting game. So, yeah. I'm not going to really comment on that. Okay. Second quarter begins. Kobe White. Back to AC. Drummond in the post. Drummond tries to bully and he gets the layup to go. Shepherd shoots the three. This one is off. An offensive rebound for the Pacers. It's going to go back to McConnell. McConnell finds Smith. Drummond does well to get back out on him. Pascal in the post. A spin. Walker airballs, and that's going to be Bulls ball. Great defensive work for the Bulls there to get a shot clock violation. Even when Man United was in it, Stan Sports is a ripoff. Again, to add $10 extra, or 12, whatever it is, just to watch sports, I don't like that. And I'm pretty sure Netflix is getting into that game now as well, where they're adding sports leagues and stuff. I think they're adding WWE in there, and they're adding a lot of, different type of sports. I think UFC or boxing's in there, whatever the case may be, right? I just hope if you join Netflix, if you have to pay an extra $10 just to watch sports, it's just not, I don't know, I don't like it, man. But again, everybody's trying to make money somehow, and if consumers are there for it, it doesn't really matter what I think. But yeah, it's tough. It's tough. You have to get Stan streaming service subscription, then Stan Sports. It's well, I have Stan. So yeah, I just had to get Stan Sports, and then as soon as Stan Sports, as soon as there was no need for it, I just got rid of it. I guess pay for it next year if Man United are in Europe at any time. TJ McConnell gets a steal, running in transition, misses the layup, and there's a foul on Alex Caruso commits the foul on TJ McConnell. Caruso's asking for a challenge. AC's not going to get his challenge. Let's take a look at this. Is there a foul on Alex Caruso here? As they're showing the replay, it's hard to see from that angle. It looks like TJ McConnell definitely makes the most of it, but I can't see if there's a foul there. Arsenal's leading the Premier League. That's cray-cray. I hope they win it because I love Arsenal. The thing you got to worry about with Arsenal is if they choke it in the last second. They were pretty close last season to winning the Premier League, and then they choked it towards the end. So that's really the only thing you got to worry about with Arsenal. Will they choke it towards the end? I held my protest today at Popeyes. I was the only one there, but I think they got the message. They can't be charging 5 cents for ketchup. I guess we'll see if it made a difference. TJ McConnell drives to the rim and he gets the layup to go. Again, he's balls out against the Bulls. I don't know what his issue with us is, but he's got 9 points off the bench. Phillips. Or almost a risky pass. Caruso saves it. And it looks like, that's Dalen Terry who's in the game here. Caruso finds him, and that is a foul called. So Dalen Terry should go to the line here for 2. Good work from Dalen Terry to be ready for that ball just in case it got saved. Only United game I went to was the friendly between them and Melbourne Victory a couple of years ago. I've not been to a Man United game. I was supposed to go to the ones last season. I think they came to Melbourne last season. I think they went to Perth this season. I don't think they're coming to Australia anytime soon after this. But I was supposed to go to those games, but I didn't. I couldn't go. Or maybe they went to Perth and then Melbourne. I'm not sure. But either way, whenever they were last in Melbourne, I was supposed to go to it. And I couldn't go. Which is quite frustrating. But what can you do? Unfortunately, I'm the only one amongst my friends group that is a Man United fan. So that doesn't make it easier as well. If I had one more United fan, I probably could have went with them. But yeah, it is what it is. Anyway, a foul has been called on the Bulls, and Pascal Siakam, I think he's going to go actually side out of bounds. I thought Pascal was going to shoot free throws. He's going to go side out of bounds here. And Pascal gets the ball in from the inbound, and gets the layup to go. The Pacers have regained the lead, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Torrey Craig for three. Misses. Offensive rebound for the Bulls. Io for three. That's another miss, and Pascal will secure this one. Pascal's made the biggest difference thus far with TJ McConnell alongside of him. And that's the three. I think that's Smith again. That's Walker. Walker makes the three. And a moving screen. All the momentum has completely swung to the Pacers. We are just not getting any stops. We committed offensive foul, and the Pacers have just overran us in this quarter thus far. I don't know if that's a moving screen. I think, again, TJ McConnell's making the most out of that one. But either way, no challenge was called, so it's still going to be Pacers ball. Alright, Turner finds Walker, back to McConnell. Tries to find Siakam on the cut. Good coverage by Torrey Craig. But again, too strong Pascal Siakam. Nice spin move there. Sends Torrey Craig in a different direction, and he gets the easy layup. And Pascal has taken over here for the Pacers. We need a score. Dalen Terry with the spin finds Io. And Io commits the traveling violation. It's all gone wrong here for the Bulls this quarter. From offensive fouls to lack of stops to travel violations. It's all kicking on for the Bulls here. Pascal finds Walker on the cut, and that is a layup converted there by Walker. Timeout for the Bulls. I think Billy Donovan's seen enough. He probably should have called a timeout earlier, to be honest. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, man. All right. Well, the Pacers getting beaten down here. I don't really know what to say. I mean, it just, again, it happens so quickly, doesn't it? Just when you absolutely get destroyed in a quarter, and it's just like that. It's just like everything goes wrong within a couple of minutes for the Bulls, and it just all starts to collapse. But there's still a lot of time to respond here, but that's a really, really, really bad stretch here for the Bulls in the second. It was a win for me since I support Man United and I like Melbourne Victory. Yeah, I like Melbourne Victory, and of course, I support Man United, so I can assume that would have been a great game to go to. What do you think about that African preacher who says people who wear glasses are devilish? I think it could be a possibility. As much as I like preachers, and I think there should be more preachers out there, preaching stuff like that where there's no evidence is completely, it's useless. It's just, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't help anybody. Again, there's no proof to show that people, again, I'm wearing glasses. Am I seen as devilish? I don't think so. But with that being said, we should see more preachers out there because everybody should, should have that type of influence at one stage or another. I think it's a good thing to have preachers out there. But preach the right things, man. It is what it is. Just preach the right things. Where's Jordan? He's my favorite Lebanese. I don't know where Jordan is. I'm sure he's there and about, But no idea. He comes in at random times, Sometimes he watches the game, sometimes he can't. It is what it is. I can't control that. I'm sure he could come by at some point. Ben Simmons, DeAndre Ayton, Patrick Williams, and James Wiseman expecting to sign max contracts this offseason. Is it April or something? Is this meant to be an April Fool's joke? Ain't no way none of that. I'll live to see the day that James Wiseman signs a max contract. That's crazy. They could expect a lot of things, bro, but that doesn't mean it's going to happen. We got DeRozan to Craig, back to DeRozan. We need a bucket here. Can DeRozan deliver that for us? He's in the paint, and he scrambles his way to the layup, and he gets it to go. That's a well-needed, timely bucket here for DeRozan. Can that swing the momentum? All right, TJ McConnell. The ball is saved there. Miles Turner is trying to drive on Io. He misses, and Io commits the foul. This is a very stop-and-start game again, bro. It seems like everything is a foul for both teams. It's quite frustrating. I'm not happy. All right. There was this preacher I know who charged me $75 for a picture of heaven because he said he went there, but it was a picture of some clouds. I felt like he cheated me for real. Again, you're going to the wrong preachers, man. I'll tell you this right now. No one has a picture of heaven, bro. Just, if anyone tells you that, they're lying. Don't, and definitely don't pay for the picture. I would say you need to find different preachers, my friends. Because again, preachers are good, but the right preachers, If you go to the right one, I think it could work out very well. Even Aiton's fresh from his contract. I hope the Bulls could play good defense and offense, and I gave a like on your channel. Thank you very much, Jimmy. It was a joke. I knew it was a joke, bro. This man came here and said Wiseman's getting a max, bro. What, does Wiseman even play for the Pistons? I'm pretty sure he's still off the bench for them. Imagine Wiseman not playing for 3 years and then comes up, is like, yep, I'm getting a max, baby. It's my turn. That's a big slam by Miles Turner. Is that double figures? Are we in a double figure deficit here? No, we're not. It's 47-39. We are down by 8. Io goes right to the rim and he scores, and it brings it to a 6-point game with 6:44 to go. Miles Turner for 3. That one's off. Rebound DeRozan. The Bulls want to run with this one, and Io's going to slow it down. He finds Craig. Back to DeRozan. DeRozan to Craig to Io. Io open lane. Floater. And that's a foul committed. This one is by Halliburton. Io continues his hot streak from the field today. This one, he's going to go to the line here. That's a great layup by DeRozan. Again, I don't know how I miss all these layups that DeRozan does. All these highlights. Remember that 360 pass or that 360 layup he had a couple of games ago? I completely missed that one. And this one was, that was Kobe-esque type layup that I just missed from DeRozan. So, my apologies for that. But either way, he makes the layup. Io makes the first free throw, and now it's a 5-point game. Io rims out the second, so it remains a 5-point game here. Alright, we've got Halliburton. Finds Turner. Kicks it to the corner. Toppin. To Naismith. Wide open for the jam. No rim protection whatsoever on that drive. Gets an easy one there. DeRozan. Tries to find Vooch. Vooch is in the post. There's mismatches there. A double team is thrown. And that's going to be out of bounds. Bulls ball. Patrick Williams can get a max deal as he plays great defense, is a good 3-point shooter, and is very young. He's not getting a max. We can't even afford to give him a max. He's not getting a max. I understand people get paid on their potential. He still might get overpaid, but there is no way you pay a 10-point per game player a max contract unless his name is Rudy Gobert. And I think even if they had to change their mind on Rudy Gobert, they wouldn't give him a max contract anymore. You know what I mean? He's not getting a max. Kobe White opened for 3. That one rims out. Halliburton with the game. They're down by 5 here. A missed corner 3 there for the Pacers. Rebound to DeRozan. The Bulls have not made a three this quarter. DeRozan spins, finds Ayo in the corner. It's a good pass, just not a good finish there from Ayo. He misses the three. Rebound to Toppin. All right. I think there's another foul here. I think this one might be on Halliburton. He's just there wondering what could have been there. And I'm not sure what's happening. I think there might be a timeout. Io comes out of the game here. There's no timeout. Io just comes out of the game. There's 4:46 to go in the first half of this game. Vucevic finds Kobe, 44 to 51. Kobe White spins, finds DeRozan. DeRozan to Vooch to Kobe, 4 seconds left. Kobe gets to the rim, reversed, and there's another foul. That one was on Obi Toppin, I believe. Obi Toppin commits the foul. Kobe White will go to the line for two. Again, that was a desperation shot right there. We were running down the shot clock. Yeah, that's a foul. While scrolling through IG the other day and saw a Steve Blake highlight, he was nice. Steve Blake, Derek Fisher. Those were the days, man. Those were the days. Those were the prime Laker days right there. One of the first years of NBA 2K I ever played was 2K13. NBA 2K13. I don't know, for whatever reason, Steve Blake was just him, bro. You could make any three with him possible. So yeah, I remember Steve Blake, man. I remember Steve Blake. Charlie Villanueva as well. Shout out to him, bro. Underrated in 2K. Aiden B expected to sign a Supermax with Motor Cruise this off-season. Motor City Cruise. Hey, I'll take any max from anywhere, man. Put me in, coach. I'll give you 1 point per game. I won't even shoot if you don't want me to. I'll just sit there. I'll play on a cruise. Anything, bro. You give me 200 million a year just to sit there, I'll do it. No worries, man. Easy money. But yeah, it looks like there is a timeout. Hey. We still got... How much time do we have left in this quarter? About 4 minutes, 28 seconds. Again, it's been a very big surge for the Pacers. I mean, they've already outscored their... and the Bulls only have 15 points, in the second quarter thus far with 4 minutes to go. So if we want to make a statement here, we need to start going on a run in this late second here. That's what we're going to need to do. The Pacers have taken the lead, but the Bulls have had a really, really bad second quarter at the moment. I'll take a Max Zinger from KFC. I mean, yeah. Can't argue with some zingers, mate. You can't. You just can't do it. It solves a lot of issues right there, Max Zinger from KFC. But yeah, if you make like 200 million in 4 years or whatever it is, you could buy a whole bunch of them. But yeah, anyway. Looks like the timeout's come to an end here. A big final stretch in this half. By the way, I'm probably going to have to take the dogs outside for a bit at halftime. That seems to be the routine now that I'm in this house for the next 2 days. I should be coming back to my original, I should be going back home, let's say, in tomorrow night. So the Clippers game, the Watchalong, I'll be doing it here. But then the Watchalong, maybe not the Wizards game, but the one after that one, because I don't know if I'm doing a Watchalong against the Wizards, but the one after that one, I should be at home. Talk to us about getting an Australian wife. What's the best way to do it? When I find out, I'll let you know. That's the best way I can describe it. Keep in mind, Australia is very diverse. So, everyone's considered an Australian if they're born here, but there's literally a lot of cultures here. It's not just Australians, if you know what I mean. Miles Turner drives to the rim, and that's another foul. This is taking forever, ladies and gentlemen. Every single drive is a foul. Oh my goodness. This reminds me of the Bucks game. It reminds me of the Bucks game. Thank goodness it's not Giannis shooting the free throws because that takes an extra 30 seconds. But every single drive is a foul. I just want a free-flowing game, bro. Why is everything stop and start, man? Why is everything so stop and start? KCP is always solid. He is. He's a guy I'd love on my team, put it that way. He's not a superstar. He's not someone that's going to, take over and drop 30, 40 points for you every single night, or whatever the case may be. But 3-and-D, he's one of the best at it. All right. We got AC bringing the ball up with 4 minutes to go. Bulls down by 8. Vucevic to DeRozan. Shoots the mid-range. And that one falls short. Rebound to Obi Toppin. The Pacers can make this a double-digit lead here if they can. Halliburton makes a tough one. 45-55. It is a 10-point game. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. We're back to double digits, ladies and gentlemen. If you're competing for a championship, he is a great option. He is indeed. You can't deny it. He's a great option if you're trying to compete for a championship. All right, DeRozan at the line here. He makes the first. There was a foul on the Pacers. If I wanted to walk across Australia, how much food would I need? Like 50 pounds and maybe water bottles? Did you say 50 water? I don't know. I'm not sure. All I know is that there's actually a TikTok group that's doing that now. They're walking across Australia to raise money for cancer awareness. I'm pretty sure I've seen a couple of videos on that over the past couple of days. So I know it's going to take ages. It's not going to be easy. But I honestly don't know the answer to that. I've never walked across Australia, and I don't plan to be honest. All right. Halliburton tries to find Turner. Turner in the post. It's just too easy. Kobe White should not be put on Miles Turner, bro. I don't know what we're doing with switches 1 through 5. I don't get it. The one matchup you should not be switching is 1 and 5, the point and the center. You should not be switching that. Oh, man. Anyway, Bulls down by 11 here. 2 minutes to go in the second quarter. Miles Turner mid-range. That one misses. Again, Naismith wants the board more. I'm quite embarrassed at the moment at this possession. This possession is really, really driving me crazy. Vucevic saves it. I'm going to tell you why in a couple of... As soon as we get a stop, I'm going to tell you why I hate that possession. DeRozan, open in the mid-range. He gets it to go. You can't leave him open there, ladies and gentlemen. And there's a timeout. Another timeout. Man, this quarter's going to take 10 years to finish. But, okay, here's why. Here is absolutely why I hate that possession, right? Naismith gets an offensive rebound. He was standing in the corner of the 3. There's 2 players there in better position to get the rebound. DeRozan, who's supposed to be guarding Naismith, and in an ideal world would be boxing him out. And you got Io, who's also there, on the help. Both of them are closer to the ball. but no one tries to get the ball. They both assume. Io probably assumes DeRozan will get it. DeRozan assumes Io will get it. Naismith walks right in the middle of them, gets an offensive rebound. It's that type of lack of effort that really hurts the Bulls in these battles. I mean, we need to start winning rebounding battles. But when you see possessions like that, I know it's just a small thing. In the end, we actually got a bucket out of it, and the Pacers missed their shot. So it's not going to be the end of the world or anything. But when you're trying to win rebounding battles, it's those types of possessions you can't let slip away. It's those types of possessions that will get you. It's those types of possessions, especially when you need the ball and you need a stop. It's those possessions that will kill you. So it's annoying. The Bulls need to be better, man. They have to secure rebounds. It has to be a team effort, not you get it or I get it. Both of you should go and get it. I'd rather you both collide with each other to get a rebound than no one go for it. Crazy, man. Anyway, Bulls still down by 7. Alright, it looks like they're going to try to get the ball to Turner. Now it's with Siakam. The help defense has to come. Siakam mid-range. That one misses. Rebound to DeMar DeRozan. Looks like Pascal took off his undershirt as well. DeRozan to Vooch. Back to DeRozan. So Kobe White for 3. That one misses. Rebound to Pascal. Pascal wants to drive head first at Caruso. Excellent spin. Again, another situation we're not stopping the ball. Pascal gets free range to go and drive wherever he wants. Caruso gets the layup. But you have to stop the ball. You have to force him to take to stop his dribble outside the 3-point line. He just waltzes right into where he needs to be and he answers the post. Nembhard misses the mid-range. 55-62. The Bulls goes for a 2-for-1. And that's a miss there for DeRozan. Rebound Miles Turner. Nembhard misses a deep 3. 15 seconds left here on the shot clock. The shot clock is actually off. 9 seconds left. DeRozan is going to waste a little bit of time here. He's going to drive. Behind the back pass to Caruso for 3. And it rattles in. That's a big 3 for Caruso. 62-58. And all the problems that the Bulls may have. Halliburton's going to take a deep one. And it bounces off the backboard. 62-58 is the score. All the problems that the Bulls have had in this game. All the problems that I'm growing massively frustrated with. We are only down by 4. Again, we were up by 2 in the first half, in the first quarter. We are now down by 4 in the second. So it's still a big swing for the Pacers, but it's a swing that is manageable to come back from. Look, the Bulls often compete in tough games. I know Dallas was, a pretty bad loss, a miserable loss in every sense of the word, but whatever the case may be, we're mostly in clutch games. And this one is heading in that direction at this point in time. But still, if we're gonna win this game, we have to be better on the rebounding. We have to team rebound. We have to rebound like our life depends on it. We shouldn't be relying on anybody else to do our job for us. If you're there and you see the ball, you go and get that ball. I don't care how many collisions you have with other players. It might be about time that you either communicate with each other about who gets that ball, or you just go and get it yourself. Forget about anybody else. Get it yourself. Because it's been miserable to watch this Bulls team rebound the ball. At this point, I'd rather Isaiah Thomas trying to rebound. He might get a foul. I could guarantee that Isaiah Thomas would have more effort rebounding the ball than the majority of our team. I think Kobe White tries his hardest to rebound the ball, but he's not always in good positions. I don't like our team rebounding. I really, really don't. I just don't like the effort. I think if you look at the stats, it looks like the stats are just fine. DeRozan might get 6 rebounds, Kobe might get 4, Io might get 3, Vucevic will get his double-double and whatnot. And you look at it, it's like, all right, well, they're getting rebounds. What's wrong with that? But then you look at how many offensive rebounds the Pacers get compared to the Bulls, and then you look at the rebounding battle in general. As much rebounds as we're getting, we're giving up almost twice as much these days. So, yeah, I am frustrated. I hate the fact that every single game it feels like we're losing a rebounding battle. So, yeah, nonetheless, I'm going to go and take these dogs outside for a bit, let them enjoy their time in the sun. Especially in the morning, where it's not too hot and it's just nice and cool. So it's good weather to go and let them have some fun. So I'll be right back. Hopefully, I'll be back at the start of the third quarter and we can get right into what we're going to need to get into here. So yeah, be right back. I'm back. Yeah, just want to take them out for a couple minutes or so, let them get excited about, going outside and stuff. Be sure to do it a little bit more towards the later parts of the day as well when I have a little bit more free time. But any time outside is a good time outside, I reckon. They seem to be very happy with it. So, yeah, happy days. Thankfully, it has been good weather. It has been good weather. So, I guess for the time being, I want to check the stats for the Bulls here. I'm not going to read every single stat because, again, I think our bench has been very disappointing. We only have 7 points off of the bench thus far. But actually, 8 points. Make that 8 points. But the guys that have really took over for the Bulls have been Io with 14 points, DeRozan with 19 points, and then you got Caruso with 9 points. Those are the guys that have been the most impressive for the Bulls here. Kobe White has continued to struggle, 1 from 6 from the field, 0 from 2 from the three-point line. He's definitely not had a good time of things at the moment. At the end of the day, I think that has showed, I guess, the downside of the Bulls, let's say, why we are struggling at the moment. But what would I like to see for the second half of this game? Well, first and foremost, this kind of goes for both teams. I want to see a more free-flowing game. I absolutely hate, I've said this in the past, especially against the Bucks team. I hate stop and start games. I hate when every single possession leads to a foul. I hate when you have to wait an hour for a first half to end. I hate those things. And I don't like seeing a game where it's a free throw shooting contest over a game itself. Let's take a look at the free throw tallies for both teams while we're here. The Bulls have 16 free throws attempts, and the Pacers have 11. So it's working out well for the Bulls. But that's not the point. Because that'd be hypocritical if I said, you know what, we're getting more free throws, let's keep going to the line. Look, I like the fact that the Bulls are at the line, but 16 free throws and a half is ridiculous, man. It's meant to be free flowing, bro. You're meant to be playing some good basketball, not this, bro. I don't like this. Anyway, you're, let's just say 16, 11, that's 27 free throws you've seen both teams shoot in a half of basketball, man. That means technically the Chicago Bulls are projected, if they're going to get 16 free throws in the second half as well, they're projected to get 32 free throws. I don't know about that. I know guys like Giannis probably gets that in a single game and stuff like that, but I just don't like when games end up going in that direction, in all honesty. But that's just me. Wait and see if that will change. But for the Bulls, rebounding, I think, has to be a big thing here. Again, offensive rebound. We can't let the Pacers get big offensive rebounds. We'll quickly take a look while we're here as well at the offensive rebounding tallies for both teams. So the Bulls have 3 offensive rebounds, and the Pacers have 10. What? No way. 6. So okay, they have 6. I was gonna say 10. That's crazy. They have 6 offensive rebounds to the Bulls 3. So again, they've doubled our offensive rebounding tally. And that will probably get worse throughout the game. So that's another area that I think we need to improve in. I don't like our switching. Again, I've seen a couple of times already, Miles Turner's points and dunks are because of switches for, Vucevic to Kobe White, for example. Having Kobe White try to guard bigger guys like Pascal and Miles Turner. And it just doesn't work. At the end of the day, I like Kobe White. I like the effort he puts in defensively, and that's why he plays even when he struggles. It's because he could defend. But at the end of the day, he shouldn't be guarding Pascal, and he definitely shouldn't be guarding Miles Turner. That's an absolute joke to see that. And we see that consistently with this Bulls team. I don't know how many times I've seen Kobe White switch on to Giannis, Zion, guys like Julius Randle, obviously in this game, all these things. Switching on to Miles Turner and Pascal, this should just not happen. It just shouldn't happen. For an odd occasion, fair enough, but it feels like it's an ongoing thing for the Bulls to cross-match and switch 1 through 5, and it's quite annoying. It is very annoying. And also, it doesn't benefit not Caruso, it doesn't benefit Vucevic either. The amount of times I've seen Vucevic guard guards this season is ridiculous. from De'Aaron Fox to Halliburton to guys like Spencer Dinwiddie to guys, like Darius Garland and Donovan Mitchell. Like, come on, Vucevic is just not elite enough to do that on the defensive ends. So, I understand switching 1 through 4 maybe, because a lot of our guys can probably guard guards. I mean, we literally play a multi-guard system. I mean, if you consider DeRozan a guard, we play 4 guards and a center out there. So, if you know what I mean. I do understand that you could just switch 1 through 4 and you could probably still make it work. But leave that 5 position alone, man. Fight over the screen in a 1 through 5, bro. Please. Just fight over the screen. Do not switch it. It's lazy defense and it doesn't work. So that's the next thing I would say we need to improve in. And then getting on a run. Going on a run is always going to be important. But you get those things sorted and I think the run will come naturally. I really, really do. But it's about getting those things on point. I mean, it feels like the Bulls do it on purpose. I really believe the Bulls do it on purpose. They switch 1 through 5 on purpose. And I've not seen a single game where it actually helps us when we switch Vucevic onto guys like De'Aaron Fox, Halliburton, and Donovan Mitchell, and Kobe White switching on, Evan Mobley, Jared Allen, Giannis, Zion, and all the... It's annoying. And it's the same with Caruso, but Caruso is an all-NBA level defender. There are some occasions where you could get away with it, but with Kobe White, it's frustrating. It just shouldn't happen. Not everybody needs to be guarding 7-foot players. They're trying to turn Kobe into Caruso. Well, again, it just shouldn't happen. This is what happens when you miss size. If you have size on this team, you'll still have to switch every now and then. But having size on this team will probably nullify guys like Kobe White having to guard massive guys that he just simply can't guard. He's not strong enough to do it. Anyway, Kobe White starts off the third quarter missing a layup, and that's a rebound for the Pacers, 62-58, only 4 points. So again, it's a very achievable comeback here if the Bulls can accomplish it. Nembhard trying to find Halliburton. And he gets right to the rim. Again, a lack of communication there from the Bulls on the defensive end. A bit of a scramble, and Nembhard just drives right to the rim for a layup to make this a 6-point game. Caruso to Vucevic. Vucevic mid-range. Rattles in. Alright, both teams have started off fairly nicely. Back to 4 points. Alright, Halliburton. Unorthodox shot, and he misses badly. Rebound to Caruso. AC to Vooch. Vooch in transition. Deep 3. Airballed. Again, not a good shot. Vucevic is the last person I want to see try to get a moving 3 to go. I mean, why? He was not set. He was nowhere near set. Why would he take that shot? I do not know. I can't even put the excuse that Vucevic is tired because the quarter just started, bro. Halliburton misses another 3. Vucevic gets the rebound. Ayo wants to run. The Pacers not back in transition. They find Caruso for 3. And there we go. That's what a set 3 looks like, ladies and gentlemen. AC makes the 3. And that is a 1-point game here. Bulls still trailing. Halliburton has missed his last couple. That's led to the Bulls' comeback here. Halliburton finds the corner. Naismith for 3. That's in and out. Vucevic with a tip to Kobe. Kobe White in transition. Gets blocked. And the Pacers will secure the rebound. And Nembhard will get the layup to go. Again, Halliburton knows how to find his open man in transition. And he finds it there pretty easily, to be fair. But he finds the open man. That's exactly what he needed to do in that instance. Speaking of, we got Kobe White. Drives to the rim. This layup he gets to go. He beats Miles Turner off the dribble. Quick first step gets Miles Turner all out of sorts. We've got Siakam. Kobe White guarding. Turner to Halliburton. Back to Pascal. And an offensive foul for Pascal Siakam. He pushes Kobe White out of the play. But again, if this wasn't called a foul, this is exactly my problem. He's not strong enough to guard Pascal. We're lucky Kobe White, Pascal got called for the offensive foul there because it definitely was a push. But if that was a no call, it proves everything I've been saying at the moment. DeRozan. Rip through. They're going to do the continuation, so DeRozan has given the Bulls the lead and a chance for one more. Let's take a look at this. Wow, that's very crafty from DeRozan. They usually don't give continuations on that one, so I'm very happy that they did this time around. DeRozan with a chance to make it a 2-point lead for the Bulls. And it rattles in for us, 68-66. All right. Halliburton gets it to go, drives right to the rim. Ties the game for the Pacers. All right, here we go, 68-68. 8:45 to go in the third. Caruso trying to find DeRozan in the post, and he does. Watch for the double. Halliburton's helping. There we go. Caruso to Io to Kobe. Open. Kobe fakes. Back to DeRozan, and DeRozan let it slips out of his hand and it goes out of bounds. All the right moves were made there by the Bulls. The passing from the scramble was elite. They find DeRozan wide open and he just lets it slip out of his hands. Pascal will miss the three, so we get bailed out. Rebound Kobe. Kobe to DeRozan. DeRozan with a good pass to Caruso. Caruso ends up slipping the pick and roll there. And Tyrese Halliburton commits the foul. He's complaining again. This guy complains after every foul. Good work by Caruso to slip there. That was definitely unpredictable, and he gets right to the rim. Alright, DeRozan gets trapped, finds Vucevic. Caruso open for three, and he gets it to go. AC having one of those special offensive nights. He's got double figures today, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, Halliburton tries to beat Caruso off the dribble, finds the corner. It goes all the way to Turner. Turner wants to drive. Vucevic doing well to keep up. Excellent defensive work from Vuce. They're going to do an isolation play. That's a tough shot. I can't even complain. Vucevic with some fantastic defense there. But Miles Turner gets it to go. A moving shot. It's not often his forte, Miles Turner, to me making moving shots like that. That's an elite shot from a good player. Kobe White manages to get the layup to go to bring it back to 3 points. Miles Turner's open for three again. And he gets it to go. He's heating up, ladies and gentlemen. That one was poor defense from Vucevic. Alright. DeRozan with the ball in his hands in a tie game. DeRozan slips. I think the Bulls call a timeout because DeRozan slipped and Naismith was trying to dive for the ball. I think DeRozan called a timeout just before that was able to happen. So the Bulls should get the ball back after this timeout. But yeah, I guess that's a tactical play for the Bulls right there. By the way, guys, there's about 7 people watching here, and there's also 7 likes on the stream. If you guys are new to the stream and you haven't liked it already, please feel free to do so. We obviously want to try to get to double-digit like goals every single time we go live for a live stream. We are very, very close to getting to 10 this time around. I always appreciate you guys for stopping by. A lot of you stop by every single game in and game out. You guys are watching the watch-alongs. Obviously, we're having great discussions with each other and stuff of that nature. Some of it about the game, some of it definitely not about the game. But whatever the case may be, I always enjoy, doing these watch-alongs because of the people that keep on tuning in every single time. I'd love to see that increase. So I don't know if that's going to be this season, next season. I don't even know if I can even do watch-alongs next season. We'll just have to wait and see what happens next season. But for the time being, always want to try and see more people come in here. We're obviously going to be playing some tough games in the playoffs soon as well, or a play-in tournament soon as well. And that should be a very nerve-wracking couple of games, to say the least, especially if we win the first one. If we beat, for example, the Atlanta Hawks in a play-in tournament game, oh boy, it's going to be a very strenuous task and very, very, very nerve-wracking to be versing either, I think at this point, the Heat or the Sixers in the second game. So like, you know what I mean? It's going to be difficult for us, but nonetheless, always want to see more people tuning in, whether it's by the end of the season or the playing tournament. I'd like to see as many people come in here as possible. So a like and a subscribe can always help go a long way. But yeah, other than that, it should be Bulls ball as we, I guess, come out of this timeout. What's happening next season? Look, man, I'm looking for a job, and you just never know when the phone is gonna ring, when the door's gonna knock. If I manage to get a good, secure job within a year's time, then watch-alongs will be hard to come by. I'll try to do them when I can, but I'm definitely not quitting my job to do watch-alongs. I just can't do that. It's just not, just doesn't make sense. So we'll see. We'll see. It looks like that ball was deflected out of bounds by Miles Turner. All right, DeRozan in the post. Miles Turner guarding. There's a mismatch. He just chucks it up. That's a really poor shot for DeRozan. Rebound to Pascal. We've got Halliburton. Nice crossover. Vucevic with the help. They have to find someone. That's a poor pass from Halliburton. We got Caruso. And that's not a foul in transition. Caruso misses the layup. We got Turner now driving to the rim. Kobe White trying to get a charge. No call there. That's crazy. Kobe White to Caruso for three. AC for three. He's been a different breed today. Wow. And that no call on the charge is quite interesting as well. They didn't call a blocking foul or a charge. Quite interesting there. A miss by Naismith. Rebound to DeMar. DeMar finds Kobe White. Oof, that's a tough call right there. Kobe White is down. That looked like a tackle, bro. It looked like they were watching a different sport there, ladies and gentlemen. That's Naismith. He must have died for something. He just went for a reach, and it was just a really hard foul. Kobe White falls on the floor because of it. Alright, it should be Bulls ball here. Watch the Bulls start doing better again. They always do better when no one's watching. I'll still be watching, just either it won't be live or it won't be a watch-along. You know, it's as simple as that. Unless I find a job, that literally benefits my own time, it's starting to be more of a thing like that, where you work from home, you work your own hours and stuff like that, as long as you get the job done, who really cares? If I could get a job like that, excellent, because then I could just do it in my own time. But I don't know what the future holds. I don't really want to talk about it now either, because that's still literally a whole year away. So you just don't know. I don't know. No one else knows. We'll wait and see. But I won't be cancelling watch-alongs forever. If there's a day I have off, for example, and the Bulls play, I'll do a watch-along for it. But it definitely won't be. I've done pretty much almost every single game. I think out of the... How many games have we... Maybe the 65-ish games we've done, I've probably missed about 4 of them, maybe. 5 of them. So about 60 games I probably streamed. I don't know. I have a playlist, but I don't even think I've added them all in the playlist. I've streamed a lot of watch-alongs, put it that way. It definitely won't be the same level of the same quality amounts of streams I've done from then till now. Anyway, a missed 3 there for Walker. Caruso gets the rebound. Bulls up by 5. AC has been the difference maker in this game. AC wants to get to the rim and he gets the layup. Alex Caruso, my goodness, he's having a game and a half, ladies and gentlemen. Timeout Pacers, Bulls up by 7. And Alex Caruso, defensively, offensively, making every difference in the world. I mean, let's take a look. Alex Caruso right now has 18 points, 4 rebounds, and 4 assists. It's just one of those games, ladies and gentlemen. It is indeed just one of those games. I don't know what I just did, but the game has disappeared. How do I get out of this? I think I'm going to have to reset. How sad. I don't know if you guys can see. The dogs are behind me. Hold on. Let's switch to this. There's a dog there. Right there. Hold on. I don't think you can see the other one. The other dog's behind her. There you go. But at least you can see one of them. Let's bring this back now. It's a very rare appearance. They don't jump on the bed. If I'm doing a watch along, they would just lie down next to me. They wouldn't actually jump on the bed. So there you go. You guys get to see a random dog appearance. A sleeping dog right there. You get to see it all. You're seeing the Bulls play. The Bulls are winning. Caruso's taking over. DeRozan having a good game. Bulls up by 7. And you get to see dogs. I mean, what more could you want? It's incredible, isn't it? Anyway, let's chuck these earphones back in. Hopefully this timeout can come to an end soon. How much time do we have left in the game? How much time do we've got left? 5 minutes in the third quarter to go. Hey Aiden, it looks like we're tied. How we been doing and who's been doing good for the Bulls? We're not tied. We're up by 7. But I guess for who's doing well in this game, Caruso's having a great game. I think he's got 20 points. Or he's got 18 or 20 points. I don't know which one, but I think they're showing 20 points right now. Which is great. DeRozan's doing good. Io's doing good. Really, really good stuff from Io. Other than that, I would say everything else is kind of a bit sporadic. Some people do well some possessions and then disappoint in the next. But those are the guys that I'm looking at that are having great games. And it's given the Bulls the 7-point lead here. The Bulls winning the finals in their next appearance. I hope so. Keeping that undefeated streak going in the finals would be lovely. Halliburton with a step back. That's a tough shot. Io DeSumo secures the rebound here. Alright, we got DeMar. It looks like Obi Toppin is trying to guard him. DeRozan mid-range. That one rattles out. Rebound to Walker. Walker wants to drive, but Tim guarding. He finds Toppin in the corner. Toppin misses. Io wants the run. He just misses the layup. It's the right idea, but he couldn't execute. The Bulls luckily are back on defense here. McConnell in the corner. Again, McConnell, man. He hates us, bro. He actually hates us. I've never seen McConnell play so well against a team in my life compared to the Bulls. He actually hates us. But I don't know what we did to him. But he plays like he plays like rent is due against us. Caruso. Oh, you just know Caruso's living right if he's getting bounces like that. That is the worst bounce I've ever seen. The Pacers players must have deflated if that shot is going in. Caruso makes the 3. He's got 23 points. And we've got Obi Toppin making the reverse layup. Who's on the floor for us right now? We've got DeRozan, Caruso, Io, Vucevic, and Batim all out there on the floor for us. DeRozan says, get off me. as he gets the layup to go over Walker. That's an easy one for DeRozan here. Walker finds McConnell. McConnell with a good pass. Vucevic, hard foul. Smith is going to go to the line here. It's a tough foul from Vucevic. That's a crazy bounce. You guys, if you guys can't watch the game at the moment, I'll tell you what, because we already know this is going to happen. They're definitely going to release an Alex Caruso, what is it called? Highlight package for this game. Go watch it. I'm going to recommend that now. Go watch it because you're going to see the most ridiculous match you've ever seen in your life. 3 minutes to go. Bulls still up. What is the score? Smith is going to the line here. And he gets it to go. So 85-79 is the score with 3 minutes to go. Alright, here we go. DeRozan. He's got Smith on him now. And that's a good foul. DeRozan again. DeRozan has been very smart with the fouls that he's been able to get here. It's all soft. It's not exactly hard fouls or anything like that, but it's all at the exact right time in which the player reaches in. That one, Smith reaches in at the exact right time, and DeRozan just notices it and goes right up with it. It's a good play for DeRozan. Again, I don't necessarily like stop and start games and stuff of that nature, but yeah. DeRozan's been fantastic, and you know he is getting to the line, and he makes both. I've always seen watch-alongs as a lucky thing to get to see. I'll try to make as many as I can, like I'm doing now. Yeah, go and do a watch-along. Go, why not? You know. I advocate for anyone trying to do it if they want to. Who cares? It doesn't really matter. Is AC having a good scoring night? He's got 23 points. And yes, that is the dog behind me right there. Just having a little snooze. All right. Julian Phillips gets a block on McConnell. Finally, someone can block this guy. The Bulls with a chance to make it double figures here. Kobe finds Vucevic in the post with Obi Toppin guarding. That's a mismatch. Are they going to send a double team? Vucevic finds his way to the middle of the lane and he gets the jump hook to go. He beats the double team. I've never seen Vucevic split defenders like that in my life, but he does it. That's a big shot for Vuce. A missed layup for the Pacers. Rebound Vucevic. The Bulls have secured a double-digit lead with 1:35 to go in the third. DeRozan dancing. Finds Vuce to Kobe. Kobe drives back to DeRozan in the corner for three. And that one doesn't fall. Rebound for McConnell. Finds Obi Toppin. And I think there's an offensive foul there. I don't know where that's... I think that might be a carry. I don't know what it is, but Obi Toppin is just having a bit of a smile about it. I don't know what he did, but he committed an offensive foul somewhere. Let's take a look at this. Oh, he travelled. This man travelled back to New York. All right, we'll take that. Good call by the refs. Someone needs to help Ayo on this inbound play here. There we go. Ayo ends up getting the inbounds. Again, McConnell being a pest on the defensive ends here. We're playing Vooch and Drummond at this. Oh, no, we're not. That is not Vooch. Never mind. Drummond is in the game though. Alright, Batum trying to guard McConnell. Finds Smith. Back to Pascal. Pascal tries to spin off Batum. Batim doing well. Oh, Batim gets a stop. Can the Bulls get the rebound? They don't. Shepherd misses the three. And Pascal gets the offensive rebound to go. Just too many offensive rebounds here for the Pacers. You have to try and get those stops. 33 seconds left. Io is going to go to the line here. It looks like Shepherd falls down. He manages to get back up in time, but again, back in time to foul Io as he goes to the rim. So that's going to send Io to the line here for 2 free throws and a chance to bring it back to double digits with 29 seconds left in the third. All right, he makes the first. And he makes the second. Good free throw shooting from Io today. The Bulls have found their way to the free throw line a lot in this quarter. A lot in this game. Shepherd is trying to find Smith. 7 seconds left. Smith gets to the rim. And Io commits the foul. So Smith will go to the line for 2. 11 seconds left. Try to bring this back to 8 points. That's in and out for Smith. He almost got the and 1 to go. Alright, Smith makes the first. Alright, will he make this second one? Just keep in mind we've got 11 seconds left after this. So we might have a chance for one last shot. Alright. Oh, the Pacers get the steal from the inbounds. And an offensive rebound. Again, it's McConnell being an absolute pest on the defensive ends. A rookie mistake here by the Bulls. And the Pacers have found their way closer and closer. But Tim gets the floater. And that brings it back to 8 points. But we almost... Well, I mean, we did, to be fair. We got embarrassed there. That's the second time that TJ McConnell has gotten in our inbound business and getting a steal or a deflection. This time it was a steal. And Batim manages to save us from, being down even, or being up by less, and giving us an 8-point lead heading into this fourth quarter. Again, a massive game for the Bulls. I don't need to really repeat myself here, but we know where the Pacers are. They are right now, I believe, 6th in the Eastern Conference. They have 37 wins. The Bulls have 31 wins on their season. They're 31 and I think 33 or 34. I don't know the actual record. But, this is a big game for us. We have a chance to put a loss on the Indiana Pacers record. We have a chance to secure a win here. We've got a back-to-back against the Clippers in the next game. So this game is just massively important. I can't guarantee we beat the Clippers tomorrow. We didn't beat them the first time around. There is no real reason to think that we'll beat them the second time around in tomorrow's game. But this game is massive. Because of that, we have 2 more games against the Pacers. This game and then the next game afterwards. If we can win this one, win the next one, you've put 2 losses on the Pacers record while improving our record by 2 as well. It gives us a fighting chance to try and survive to give us a double chance in the play-in tournament. That's what we're trying to fight for at this point in time. We're not going to get to 6th or 5th or 4th. We're not getting there. I think everybody can agree that that's not where we're going. But you have to absolutely be able to try and fight for the 7th and 8th spots and try to get your double chance. Maybe even try to get to the 2nd seed. Because let's be honest, if we verse Boston, a lot of people are not going to like that matchup. It's not going to be a good matchup. Boston are far and away the best team in the Eastern Conference, and I don't really think it's that close. With all due respect to any other team in here. You get the Bucks. I mean, the Bucks are still a tough matchup, but I think there could be more competition there against the Bucks than there is against the Celtics. So that's what a double chance could potentially do for you, ladies and gentlemen. So you got to try and win that game. But either way, you got to get there first. If we are the 9th seed, the only team we can face is Boston. We're not going to get to the 7th seed from a 9th-seeded position. It's impossible. So you have to absolutely try to win this game, win the future game to try to find a way to the 8th and 7th seed. It is still possible, even if it's deemed unlikely. Kawhi's out on back injury. I don't know if he's out or not. If he's out, he's out. But that still is a very, very, very deep team. They still got PG. They still got Harden. They've still got a very good bench unit. Zubac is a heck of a center as well for them. I'm fearful of that team, with or without Kawhi. We have lost many times to this Clippers team without Kawhi. So, on a back-to-back, I'm still skeptical that we could win that game. So, it's important to beat now what's put in front of you, and that is the Pacers. They've started off with an and one by Pascal in the 4th quarter. So, that's not good. So, it's already 6 points now, I believe, and they're going to make it... It's 5 points, actually. But he misses the free throw. There you go. Where was the last time Kawhi was in the finals? Like a decade ago. He won one with the Raptors. When was that? I think was that not like 2019 or something? So, I would not say a decade ago. He was in the finals last season, but he got, maybe not the finals, but he was in the playoffs last season. He got hurt against the Suns. It looks like there's another foul committed. This time it's by Julian Phillips on the rookie Shepherd. He goes for the dunk. Phillips just grabs his wrist. No easy dunks out here. I don't mind that foul. Didn't drag him down. Just a big slap on the wrist. Gets rid of the ball. Good foul by Phillips. See if he can earn it at the free throw line. And he makes the first. Again, the Pacers have gone on a big run within 30 seconds to make this a close game. And he makes the second. Feels like a decade at this point. It does feel like forever ago, that game, that Raptors championship. But it's one of my favorite championships, I guess, outside of the Bulls history. Just because, a team like Toronto doesn't normally get there. Pretty sure that's their first championship, if I'm not mistaken. So, always do like an underdog story. And, Kawhi was always destined to go to LA. And that was even rumored during that time. I also like the fact that the Raptors and Canada in general, literally, it was like a marketing campaign trying to keep Kawhi there. He almost committed, but he ended up going to the Clippers. Anyway, TJ McConnell makes a layup. We're back to 2 points. It took a minute to snatch an 8-point lead to a 2-point lead here. Only a minute. The Pacers have surged. That's the type of offensive threat they bring every single night. Drummond gets his own miss. And eventually they're going to call a foul. No one could get their putback to go. But again, it took 1 minute. From 8 points to 2 points in a minute. That's why no lead is safe in this league, and especially when you're versing good offensive teams, no lead is safe. Halliburton isn't even out there when they've went on this run. So Drummond's at the line here. He misses I think Drummond missed the first. But he makes the second. 94-91. It's a 3-point game here. They didn't want to make a trade for PG, so he left. Or I don't remember the reasonings why he left, but the Clippers did trade for PG, so I guess that's why he went to the Clippers. I don't know why, but he always wanted to go to LA. He was always rumored to go to LA. Even when he got traded for the Raptors, pretty much as soon as that happened, he was linked to LA. We've got Ayo, 10 minutes to go. It's a tie game here. Kobe White drives to the rim, finds Phillips. The layup rolls out. And Smith gets the rebound. The Pacers with a chance to take the lead here. This has been an ugly start to the quarter. All right, Pascal with Batum guarding. The double team is sent. Io's coming to help. The help is too late and it's just not in the right position. Pascal Siakam gets the bucket. A timeout for the Bulls. We have given up the lead in about 3 minutes. The lead has been given up. The Pacers have secured it. And a timeout for the Bulls. It's clear Billy Donovan does not like what he's seeing out there. But we're going to enter another clutch game. And we've given up the lead. Oh boy. Oh boy. Looking at it now, how long... I'm assuming that means could. How long could they have contended if they did trade for PG? I mean, I think they had a pretty complete team, but if you trade for PG, that core of the team is getting split. You know what I mean? I mean, there's no way you trade for PG and you keep guys like Pascal Siakam or, Kyle Lowry at the time. You're trying to compete for a championship. You don't get rid of those guys at that time to win another championship. So you have to be willing to take that risk. So I would say they'd probably be what the Clippers are now because I don't think the Clippers are not contenders for the sake of the talent. They have talent. I mean, they literally have a team of Russell Westbrook, James Harden, Kawhi Leonard, Paul George, and Zubac. That's one of the best starting fives in the league. I have no doubts about it in my mind. They also have a pretty solid bench of 3-and-D guys. And even in the past, without, the guys like Westbrook and Harden, they've always been a team that's always a threat. The problem is they're not healthy. And you can't assume that they would be healthy in Toronto. You just can't assume that. So I would say they would probably be where they are right now. They probably wouldn't have won another championship. That's how I view it. The Clippers had a strong team, and they still do. I always view the Clippers as a threat. If they stay healthy, I view them as a threat. But they just don't stay healthy. I'd say they would have lasted for a while. Most likely Pascal or OG would have been gone. I don't think OG Anunoby was as big of a threat back then as he is now for the Raptors. Pascal was really developing into his own player. He was turning into a superstar during that time. I don't really know what OG was. I'm pretty sure he was playing there. But I don't think he was getting big, meaningful minutes. I mean, we can take a look. Why not? OG Anunoby. Where was he when... What was he averaging in 2019? That is not what I'm looking for. Where is Basketball Reference? There it is. So in 2018, 2019, he was averaging 7 points per game. I'm pretty sure that's when they won the championship. Correct me if I'm wrong. He was shooting 33% from three. He was still a good defender. But yeah, he wasn't the guy that he is now. So I would say it definitely would have been Pascal. Maybe they could have kept OG, but I think there was a good chance both of them would have actually been gone. Just to, make it enticing for the Clippers. You know how not the Clippers, the Thunder, the Raptors, not the Raptors. I'm getting confused now. The Clippers gave up literally all of their draft picks to the Thunder for Paul George. It took a big haul to get PG away from the Thunder. So, yeah, I would make the argument both of them would have been gone. But we'll never know. It is what it is. Anyway, with that being said now, let's get back to the game. 97-96. 8 minutes and 52 seconds have gone by. No, there's 8 minutes and 52 seconds to go. And Torrey Craig almost turns the ball over. That will go to the Bulls. We are up by one. A chance to really extend this lead here. Again, we've given it up quickly. Can we get it back just as quickly? Vucevic for three. That is off. Rebound to McConnell. McConnell with the crossover. And it looks like there's a foul committed there. It's a hard landing there for McConnell. Let's see if anyone shoves him. I don't know about that one. Again, every single foul McConnell gets, I don't view them as fouls, bro. I think he just makes the most of it. They give the foul to Craig. Craig was the one that got the block. Maybe they thought there was contact or they saw contact I didn't see. McConnell to a chance to take the lead here for the Pacers. Makes the first. All right. McConnell will make the second. So the Pacers are up by one. Can we refresh? Why is it not refreshing? I don't know why, but ESPN has not changed their score here. Yes, they have now. Okay, 98 is the score. We got Kobe White to DeRozan. DeRozan in the post. Fadeaway. Got it. 99 points for DeRozan. Or not 99. Bro, I've lost my head in the fourth quarter here. I'm making so many mistakes. DeRozan's 2 points gets us to 99. And Walker makes the three to give them back a 2-point lead. You got Kobe White trying to drive off the glass and in. Kobe makes a tough layup, no foul called, and it's a tie game. Here we go, McConnell trying to drive on Kobe. Kobe cuts off baseline well. Tries to find Smith. Smith doesn't shoot the three. We got Toppin. Back to McConnell. McConnell with the ball fake, and it's a missed mid-range shot, and DeRozan gets the rebound. Or is that Craig? Smith gets tagged with a foul. The Pacers fans are booing. That's number 4 on Smith. It was DeRozan with the rebound. What's funny is that last time I checked, the Raptors, this team didn't win the finals. Didn't win the final year DeMar was there. His teammates couldn't help him against LeBron. Traded DeMar in the offseason, fired their coach of the year, Dwayne Casey, got Kawhi and OG, and Pascal started playing better. Well, again, because with all due respect to DeRozan, Kawhi just fits the modern NBA a tad bit more. Kawhi is equally a good mid-range shooter, even if he doesn't take as many. He's one of the best defenders in the league, and he has championship experience that DeRozan doesn't. He's won a championship with the Spurs. I do agree with DeRozan, though. I think if they didn't trade DeRozan and they kept him for a little bit while longer, I honestly believe they would have won a championship at one point. But they went in a different direction, and the Raptors should be happy that they went in a different direction. They got a championship. And DeRozan is probably left wondering what could have been, but that's just the harsh reality of things. But I do agree, if DeRozan had stayed for an extra 2 or 3 years, they probably would have had a championship. Because LeBron left. He went to LA. That would have stayed the same, but it is what it is. OG did, I think, from that previous season to the championship season, There was a season where he averaged 7 points and then he moved to double figures. But his biggest move was from 2019-20. He's gotten gradually better every season. His best season was when he averaged 17 points in the 2021 season. But 10 points to 15 points from 2019 to 2020, 2021 is his best jump. All right, Nemhard to Obi Toppin in the corner for 3. That's off. Rebound to Craig. 103 to 101. 6:32 to go. The Bulls on the verge of another clutch game. Io to Vucevic for 3. That's a miss. Torrey Craig's going to fly for the rebound and he gets it. All right, DeRozan enters the post. A double team comes. Caruso to Io. Io to Craig. Craig misses the corner 3. All right, we've got Halliburton. Finds Naismith, then Turner. Back to Halliburton. Halliburton to Turner. Turner doesn't shoot the midi. Halliburton finds Naismith this time. He's finding everybody. And finally, Naismith hits the 3. And that's 1 point lead for the Pacers here. We've got Caruso. Spins. Finds Vucevic. To Craig. Vucevic is going to drive to the rim. Find DeRozan. And an offensive foul is called. Naismith takes the charge on Vucevic. Oh man, let's take a look at this. We've got Vucevic drives. It's a good call. He's out of the restricted area. His feet are planted. It's the right call. I'm back. Did I miss anything? It's a close game. That's all you need to know. Coach of the Year always getting fired. I mean, Billy Donovan won Coach of the Year. I think people want him fired. He won it once. Kobe White gets the steal. He gets rejected by Toppin though. He tries to get him one-on-one. And a timeout for the Bulls here. DeRozan, I think Kobe White gets the steal. Obviously, Obi Toppin being massively athletic, finds the way to get the block. Kobe White, he tries to go at him. It's the right move to do. It's a one-on-one. You could get a foul. You could get anything there. Unfortunately, it doesn't work out for him. So, thankfully, we get the rebound, and Billy Donovan does call a timeout. So, we will get the possession back. Another close game. Yes, it is another close game. I don't know if you can hear, but these dogs are snoring. That's crazy. They snore louder than me. Anyway. It is what it is. Hopefully that's not disturbing. In an ideal world, hopefully you don't hear it. How many points does Kobe White have? Let's take a look. Kobe White has 13 points. He is 5 from 14 and he's 1 from 3 from the 3-point line. He has struggled big time today. Nothing more we need to say, my friends. He struggled and he struggled big. But yeah, we're about 2 hours in. The game is slowly but surely coming to an end. We've still got about 5 minutes to go in the fourth. So we're getting towards crunch time, ladies and gentlemen. This will most definitely be considered a clutch game for us. So we're about to enter another clutch game here. The only thing I can ask for is that the Bulls make the most of it. We're in all these clutch games, fair enough. I'd rather the Bulls blow teams out of the water every game. But if we're going to be in a clutch game, I hope we take advantage of it and I hope we win it. I hope we do. Kobe on the struggle bus, he might be. But again, all it takes is one shot. If he just makes one big shot, that could be the difference in winning and losing the game. And that's why he's out there, because he can make that big shot. He's shown he can make that big shot. So I hope he steps up when we need him to. They're showing some highlight plays for Tyrese Halliburton. Let's take a look at Halliburton's stats. While we're here, Halliburton has... Where is he? 11 points and 10 assists. He's got a double-double, ladies and gentlemen. As expected, he always seems to get them. Today should be no difference. I bet the Kardashians are massive over in Australia. Well, popular, I bet. I have no idea about the Kardashians. I'm assuming they're popular everywhere, but don't ask me about the Kardashians. I'll have no idea about any of them. Halliburton getting the last shot, maybe for the Pacers, but for the Bulls, Kobe White can make a big shot if need be. It'll probably go to DeRozan, but Kobe can still make a play here. The ball is in his hands. With 4:51 to go, it's officially now a clutch game in the record books. Vucevic with the slam off the pick and roll. Kobe White gets the assist. And the Bulls have regained the lead. 105 to 104. This is the 38th clutch game for the Bulls. Our record is 22-15. We win more than we lose. Naismith makes the three. That's a big one for the Pacers. That makes this a 2-point lead. What if the Bulls drafted Halliburton? Look, I'd love to live in that hypothetical land where we did sign Halliburton, but we can't live in that world because it didn't happen. Do you know about the Kardashian curse and NBA players? I've heard about the curse. I don't believe in curses, but I definitely heard about them. But I don't know which players. I don't know. I know Devin Booker's one of them. I think Ben Simmons is another one, but I don't know everybody. So, like, if you're gonna ask me all the NBA players she's dated, I would have no clue. I know two. Halliburton goes up with a terrible shot. No foul called. Bulls get the rebound. We got DeRozan. Spins. It's going to be waved off. He got the and one, but they're going to wave it off. The Kardashian curse is real. Look at Odom and Humphries. Tristan Thompson is one. Oh my goodness, bro. All of you guys know. Okay, I remember Lamar Odom. I definitely remember that. I don't know which Kardashian he dated, but I do remember Lamar Odom. I remember his career and I remember the stuff that he did. Again, that's a tough situation to be in. But I can't say all of that is just the Kardashians' fault. You know what I mean? Like, at some point, these guys also have to take responsibility. I don't know anything about Chris Humphries. I know he played for the Celtics. He played for the Brooklyn Nets. He was a solid player. I don't know anything about his life as with the Kardashians. I obviously remember... I know Tristan Thompson, now that you mention it. But, yeah. Booker, Ben, Harden, Clarkson, Odom, Tristan Thompson, CP3. Humphries has vanished off the face of the earth. Again, that doesn't mean much to me. If he doesn't want to be on camera, that's completely fine. If that's the only thing you can say for him, I don't think that's really much of a curse at all. I don't know what happened with Humphries. I forgot he was even in the league until you said it, to be honest. But yeah, there seems to be a lot of people. They must really like NBA players. But yeah, I do believe at some point, you know, these guys have to take accountability for themselves. You know, we can call it the curse all you like, but I don't think it's anyone's choice to do drugs outside of your own. So yeah, I still don't believe in no curses, but it is what it is. That's just me. I think they're going to be challenging a call here. I don't know who challenged what and what not. I'd like to kind of move on from the Kardashian curse, to be honest, because I don't really like talking about Kardashians, because I don't know anything about them. But anyway, what's going on? Bulls up by one. They are up by one. There's a coach's challenge. I don't know what it's for, but that is it. I just found out today Otto Porter's retiring. He is. I'm going to be talking about that in the next video because he's a former Bull. I want to wish him all the best. Maybe I won't talk about it. I don't think it was a big deal enough to me to make our own video about him, but I'll say it now. Happy retirement for Otto. I'm sorry that his career didn't work out as much as it would probably want to work out. You know what I mean? That his body stopped him from playing the way that he wanted to play. That's the worst news you could hear. Your mind is willing, but your body isn't able. It sucks, especially at his age. He's still at a good age where he could play, but I wish him all the best. He won a championship, so fair play to him. Enjoy retirement. Maybe even Blake Griffin. I normally don't till I saw this. I don't know anything about Blake Griffin and the Kardashians. I know nothing. Otto is a cool name, like you were, and a what? I don't know what that is. I can't see the rest of your message, but something in the past life. Alright, so it looks like the challenge was is the challenge successful or not? Again, I need to start keeping these earphones in so I can hear what they're saying. I'm not sure. I guess the Will Chamberlain genes weren't enough to get him going. I guess not. They're still showing the replay on this. I don't know what the call is, but I'm assuming by Stacey King's reaction, that might be a successful challenge. I'm not sure. We're about to find out at least which way the ball was heading. There's 3:15 to go in the fourth quarter. This timeout's taken a long time. This is going to be Pacers' ball. So, it looks like the challenge is successful for the Pacers. So I believe they'll get one more, if I'm not mistaken. So, that's a big call. Big swing there. Neesmith for three. That's off. Caruso gets the rebound. Bulls still up by one. Here we go. DeRozan. A big game for DeRozan. Can he escalate and continue it? A foul on the floor here. Naismith again. He's fouling constantly. I don't understand the big problem of what they're complaining about. Again, that's definitely a foul. We'll see if they challenge this one. They won't. Caruso to Kobe. Kobe White to Vooch. They almost got the steal. Vucevic saves it. DeRozan's going to chuck a deep one. That's an air ball. That's a really bad possession for the Bulls. A shot clock violation. Billy Donovan's not happy. Billy Donovan's screaming. That's a foul. Alright, here we go. Nembhard to Halliburton. Halliburton has Vucevic on him. I don't like this. The bounce pass to Toppin. Good defense by the Bulls here. Kobe White with the steal. Gets the layup to go. Halliburton did not take advantage of Vucevic on him, and Kobe gets a steal and a bucket. This is why Kobe plays even when he struggles. He's got 2 steals in the same way, playing the passing lanes. Toppin. And it's a jump ball. Io DeSumo gets the block. So Obi Toppin and Io are going to jump for it. Well, we know Obi Toppin's going to win this. But good defensive stop from Io to get that jump ball. I mean, to be honest, that's not a jump ball. But anyway, I guess we're going to toss it up. Come on, Io. Do the miracle. Win this tip. Alright, Obi Toppin does win it. Halliburton gets the ball. Halliburton to Nemhard. Back to Halliburton. Halliburton with 5 seconds left. A crossover. And Kobe White commits the foul. That's a bad foul to give. With 150 seconds left to go, that's a really bad foul to give by Kobe White. I'm sure he knows it. That's horrible. Alright. Halliburton makes the first. We got this, Bulls. We have the lead at the moment. It's the most important thing. But it's another clutch game. Halliburton makes the second. It's only a 1-point game, ladies and gentlemen. It can swing either way. Here we go. Io to DeRozan. DeRozan to Io. Io fakes. Wants to drive. Floater. Oh, Io DeSumo. It looks like AC went for a putback after the shot. Both players are down. Io and I think it's a Naismith that's down. I think it's Pascal that's down. I think they're both up now, ladies and gentlemen. But let the game continue. 112 to 109. A big floater from Io DeSumo there to give us a lead. A 3-point lead. Pascal. Miles Turner for 3. Big 3. Miles Turner ties the game. That's a contested 3 from Miles Turner, and he's pumped. The game is tied, ladies and gentlemen. Io. They go behind the screen. Io misses. 1 minute to go. They went behind the screen on Io, and he doesn't make them pay. Halliburton to Turner. Turner makes 2 threes in a row. And now he's really hyped. The Pacers have a 3-point lead. And it's a timeout called for the Bulls. Miles Turner is cooking. Ladies and gentlemen, Halliburton finds him. Caruso late to get to him. Look, he's made a lot of them in this game. You have to recognize that. That's 2 possessions. He's got an open threes. And he makes us pay again. Now, from what was a Bulls 3-point lead, turns to a Pacers 3-point lead within the space of about 20-ish seconds. Something's got to give, ladies and gentlemen. This will be Bulls ball after the break. After the timeout, we'll see if we can capitalize and try to tie this game once more. But we've given it up again. We had control of the game and we've given it up with 2 threes by Miles Turner. Again, we have to reiterate how important this game is for the Bulls. If we lose this game, we are on a 3-game losing streak and we've thrown the West Coast trip away. This is a must-win game and we are in dangerous territory at the moment of losing it. Alright, earphones in, let's get it going. There's about, 55 seconds left? About a minute to change the direction of our season. I really think it's that important. To change the direction of our season, it takes these 55 seconds here. Caruso to DeRozan. They find it. They find DeRozan. DeRozan drives, scores. 114 to 115. 46 seconds left. The Bulls need a stop. Alright, Nemhard with Kobe White guarding. They find Pascal. Ayo Dosunmu is guarding. Someone's got to show the help. Kobe White goes. Nemhard misses the three. That's going to go to the Pacers. DeRozan thought he was going to get the rebound. They're asking for a challenge. You have to challenge this. This could be an interesting challenge. The Bulls should challenge this. I'm not sure. They're showing constant replays. I'm not sure. We'll have to wait and see. I think this could go either way. I think this could really go either way. This call is going to be massive. Because we need that ball back. We got the stop that we needed. I think they're stepping back on the call. What's the call? The Bulls are not even challenging this. Okay. Wow. So that's going to go to the Pacers. We need another stop here, ladies and gentlemen. Pacers ball. Caruso almost gets the steal. He's on the floor. Nemhard for three. Off. We need the rebound. Kobe gets the rebound. He's running. Kobe gets blocked by Turner. Oh, wow. We need a foul. And Vucevic does. Kobe White is down. It was Siakam with the chase down. That's a huge play right there. Kobe is down and he's holding his leg. Let's take a look at this. So Nemhard misses the three. Vooch with the tip to Kobe. Kobe's driving. I don't see how Kobe lands. Is there a foul on Nemhard here? There's not enough for me. That's not a foul. But, oh. Pascal lands on Kobe White and Kobe's knee just collapses. Oh, man. That does not look good. See, he can't really walk, man. He's limping badly. He's leaving the game. This is bad. That's a bad. I think that's a bad injury. Just by looking at how his leg collapses there. I don't think it's a broken leg or anything, but that looks like a bad injury. His whole weight, with Pascal's weight, his whole leg just buckles to the side. And he was instantly hurt afterwards. That looks like it's a bad injury, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think there's enough to call a foul unless that foul's on Nemhard. It's not going to be... Pascal definitely doesn't foul. That landing is completely accidental. But, unless the foul's on Nemhard, I don't see enough contacts. I can't even complain about the foul. And they're up by 3 now. Timeout for the Bulls. Why not 2 shots? There's no foul on Kobe White. Kobe White got injured. And the Bulls fouled Naismith. The Bulls fouled Naismith on the other end. Oh... Was it enough to say the ball was going down? I never really looked, to be honest, about the... I didn't look at the ball at all. I looked at the contacts. I don't know if the ball was going down or not. Again, the 2-minute report's going to have a lot of interesting facts in there now, wouldn't it? If the ball was going down. Put it this way. If that ball's going down, the Pacers don't get their 2 free throws that they just got. The Bulls have the lead if that's the case. So if that 2-minute report suggests there is goaltending involved, that is a lot. That is a big... Again, that could cost us... That could cost... Our season's already probably cost now. If Kobe White's out, I honestly think our season's over anyway. But, yeah, it's going to be bad if that's a goaltending and they didn't call it. That's a big swing. That is true robbery right there. Like, that's the definition of it. Anyway, the Bulls have a chance here to get a 3 and try to tie this game and send it to OT. We'll see if they can do it. DeRozan with the ball in his hands. They call it a foul on the floor. They had a foul to give, I think. With 3.8 seconds left. So that's all. That's going to be on the floor. The Bulls going to have to... Oh, it is in the penalty. Okay, so I think what we're going to see here, DeRozan will have to make the first, but he might have to miss the second. I don't know how... We don't have any more timeouts. DeRozan's going to have to miss this second free throw if he makes the first. That's the only chance that we have, and hopefully we can get a rebound. All right, he makes the first. Drummond's coming in. We need boards. Vooch and Drummond playing together for the first time in this game. And is trying to get a pivotal rebound here. 3.8 seconds left. He tries to miss. And the Pacers tip it out of bounds. So this should be Bulls ball. That's a good result. 2 seconds left. Toppin tips it out of bounds. So this will be Bulls ball, side out of bounds. It's a 2-point game with 2.4 seconds left on the shot clock. Okay, so we have a chance to tie and a chance to take the lead here with 2.4 seconds left. Our season, again, a lot rides on this game. Caruso finds DeRozan, mid-range. He gets it to go. Is that a foul? They're not going to call a foul, but DeRozan makes the mid-range. This game is not over, ladies and gentlemen. DeMar's done it against the Pacers again. He sent it to OT. Oh boy, my favorite place to be, overtime. That's bank. He called bank on that, did he not? Is that a bank shot? No, it's not a bank shot. It's just a pure bucket. DeRozan. TJ McConnell all up in his grill. Big shot for DeRozan. We're going to have to spend OT with no Kobe White in the game. Oh, they added time to this. As a Heat fan, I'm all for the Bulls here to help us with the standings. It may well be over if Kobe is injured with a season ender. We'll have to wait and see. I'll be honest, that injury looked bad. Again, I don't know if you guys are watching the game with me or you're watching me. You're watching me like through the game. Like through the game, it's just me talking about it. He landed awkwardly. Like his whole... This is his leg, right? Let's just say his leg was bent. It's bent because, he's trying to box out. Pascal lands on him and his knee kind of moves like that way to the side. It didn't look like it broke or anything like that. It doesn't look like a broken leg, but it looks like his entire leg kind of collapsed under the pressure of another human, kind of dead weight in the air on him. And he instantly was screaming in pain. He was able to limp. He was limping, so he's able to walk on it. So that's a good sign, but it's still not enough of a good sign because he still had to be helped out. So we'll wait and see. It doesn't look like a good injury, ladies and gentlemen. It doesn't look good at all. Again, prayers out to Kobe White. He's the last guy that you want to see injured on this team at the moment. The way that he has played this season, it would be devastating. Because now you've lost so many good players on this team. You just have. I mean, Lonzo Ball is a starter. Zach LaVine, I don't care what anybody says about him. He's a starter and he's a 20-point per game scorer. You've lost Patrick Williams, one of your best 3-and-D guys. If you lose Kobe White as well, who has proven to be your best player this season, that's heartbreaking. That's honestly heartbreaking. It's overtime. It's definitely overtime. DeRozan delivers. It is overtime. Again, we'll wait and see. But I don't want to dwell. We still got 5 minutes of action. I want to be excited for that. But again, that's going to be in the back of my mind for the rest of the day here. There's 0.003 seconds left. There's not much chance that the Pacers get a bucket here. I think 0.002 seconds is the bare minimum time they need to get a shot. But this is going to be very hard for the Pacers to score here. Very hard. They try to lob it. Halliburton almost chucks it in. He almost throws it in from the out of bounds area. This man went for a shot. Anyway, the Pacers do not score. It is overtime, ladies and gentlemen. This is crazy. He injured Kobe White. Again, I have to reiterate, this is not Pascal's fault. I know a lot of people are going to go at Pascal if he injured Kobe White for the season, but Pascal went for a chase down block. He got the block. He has no control about where he's landing. He's stretched really high for it. He jumped pretty much at the maximum he could to get the block. He landed on Kobe White. That's a complete accident. I have no ill will towards Pascal Siakam for that. That is just completely accidental and highly unfortunate. And if anyone's blaming Pascal for that, I'm sorry. That's just not the right thing to do. He has no control about where he's landing and how he lands. He's in midair. This isn't the Grayson Allen type of situation where Grayson Allen physically forced someone down onto the floor. This is Pascal in midair not being able to land. That's it. But unfortunately, Kobe White was where he landed. And it's sad. But we'll see what happens. Let's just pray that Kobe White's not hurt for a long time. What happened to Kobe? He's limped off with a knee injury, it seems. We'll wait and see what happens. But we got 5 minutes, man. We got 5 minutes of overtime. Still a long way to go. We've been live for about 2.5 hours. 2.5 hours. Big shot for DeRozan. Anyway, guys, look, we're heading into OT. If you guys are enjoying the stream, no matter how good or bad you must be feeling right now, nervous or stressed, upset or happy, feel free to like the stream if you haven't already. We're in for an extra 5 minutes. By the way, we have the most clutch games in the league. We also have the most overtimes in the league as well. So, again, we are in familiar territory here, ladies and gentlemen. We have been, do we have double? No, that can't be right. But I say, do we have like 10 overtime games or something like that? I don't think we do. Someone let me know how many overtime games the Bulls have played this season. All right, looks like there's a violation on the tip in the inbound play. So the Bulls are going to start with the ball here in overtime. That's a big call. Here we go. Bulls ball. We start with the ball. DeMar with Turner on him. Mid-range. Got it. The marvelous shot from DeRozan. DeMar's almost got a 40 piece in this game. It's been a while since we've seen DeRozan go for 40. He's 1 point away from it. We got Halliburton trying to find Turner. Back to Halliburton. Finds Turner in the pick and roll. And that is a blocking foul on DeMar DeRozan. So Turner's going to go to the line here for 2 free throws to tie this game up. The foul's on Craig, actually. I thought DeMar tried to take the charge there. Turner misses the first. That's a big free throw miss. By the way, Naismith has 6 fouls. He's fouled out for the Pacers. I don't know when he got his 6th. It might have been the foul that happened on the jump ball, but Naismith is out of the game. Oh, 2 free throws missed for Turner. That's a big swing. Can the Bulls score and make this 4 points? DeRozan shoots. Rolls out. Rebound for the Pacers. That's a big miss for DeRozan there. Prayers up for Kobe. Indeed, prayers up for Kobe. Pascal to the corner. Shepherd for 3. Off. Ayo with the rebound. Ayo gets it turned over. Halliburton in transition. They find Turner for 3. He's made a couple of big ones and he makes another one. Miles Turner with another 3 and the Pacers have a 1 point lead. If Kobe White is out for the season, which wouldn't surprise me, something up in the sky doesn't want us to have a solid PG and it's very obvious. Vucevic, mid-range, misses, rebounds for the Indiana Pacers. I'm not one to believe in those stereotypes, to be honest. As a man of faith, I don't believe that we have curses and stuff of that. I don't believe that the man in the sky, as you like to call it, or in my version with Christianity, Jesus wants to make us neither point guard. I just refuse to believe that. With all due respect. Let's move on. We still got 3 minutes to go. DeRozan gets the steal. That's a big steal for DeRozan. He's trying to size up Turner. They're going to double team. You can already tell it's coming. The double team comes. Craig back to DeRozan. DeRozan floater in. DeMar regains the lead and a chance at the line here. He gets the rookie to commit the foul and Shepherd. Huge shot. $42 points for DeRozan. Halliburton to Turner. Turner, not another one. Turner. Bro, get Vuce out of this game, bro. He cannot defend the pick and pop, man. Turner makes another three. Oh, I'm getting frustrated, bro, because it's the same things, man. It's the same things. Let me try to refresh this. It's 123 to 122 here. The score on ESPN is completely wrong. Please get Vucevic out of this game. I'm sick of it, man. I'm genuinely sick of it. I don't know how many threes Miles Turner has gotten because Vucevic can't guard a pick and pop. So, like, something's got to give at this point. The Bulls make a big three. That's DeRozan with 45 points. He might go for 50. 125 to 123. DeRozan is not going to let us lose this game, it looks like. 2 minutes to go. We got to get a stop. Please tell me it's working now. Yes, it is. 125 to 123. AK's got a lot of work to do this offseason. He can't skimp out on signings. If not, he'll most likely get help from the fan base. We'll wait and see, I guess. Offseasons, there's a lot to talk about in the offseason. Again, we get the stop now. Bulls up by 2. Can DeRozan deliver? He's got 45. They're double teaming straight away as soon as he gets the ball. Someone else might have to make the big play here. Vucevic is in the post with Turner. Fadeaway mid-range. Nikola Vucevic. He can't guard the pick and pop, but he definitely made a bucket there to help us. Alright, we just need a stop. We got Halliburton now switching on. They find Nembhard, then to Turner. Turner fakes, doesn't shoot the three. Back to Halliburton. Halliburton will drive. Gets the layup to go. It's still a 2-point game with a minute to go. They double team DeRozan instantly. Their goal is to take the ball out of DeRozan's hands. Someone else might have to make the big play. They're denying ball. Pascal's all up on him, even without the ball. 7 seconds left. Io drives to the rim. Io gets the layup. The Bulls players, you have to give all the credit in the world to them. Absolutely all credit in the world to them. It is clear with DeRozan's 45 points, they want the ball out of his hands. And Io has executed every step of the way here. He has stepped up for this Bulls team. Huge stuff. And that's going to be a timeout. Ay, ay, ay. Alright, we got Io. I think they're just showing the replay here, I think. I'm not sure what's happening here. Alright, 129 to 125 is the score. 44 seconds left in overtime. Alright, the Pacers end up getting a 2 here, so it's still a 2-point game. 127 to 129. 34 seconds left. Caruso's bringing the ball up. Caruso finds Torrey Craig for the layup. That's a big shot. 23 seconds left. We don't have to foul. The Pacers need to score here or it's over. Halliburton misses, but they're going to call the foul. I know you're nervous, but we still got a bit of ways to go. Caruso looks like he's hurt now. Our whole Bulls team is getting hurt second by second. Caruso is up though. That is definitely a foul from Torrey Craig. All right, this is still a 2 point game here. I'm assuming, of course, if he makes the free throws, Halliburton makes the first. It's now a 3-point game. They brought in Drummond. All right, if Drummond gets the rebound, you better call that timeout. Because I do not want Drummond at the line. All right, a timeout here for the Bulls. All right. So, the most important thing here now, 131 to 129, get the inbound. I would love it to go to DeRozan, but they're going to try to block off DeRozan as much as possible. So, if you can't get to DeRozan, you absolutely positively just have to get the inbound in and trust the free throw shooter. We cannot get a 5-second violation. We cannot turn this ball over. You need to get the ball in bounds. That's the only way we're going to get that foul, get those free throws, and hopefully walk away from this game with the win. You need to inbound this ball the right way. What's going on, Peter? I told you I unmuted your comments, man. I told you. All right, we inbound, and it goes to DeRozan. And there's the foul. That's exactly what we needed. Caruso with a risky pass, but DeRozan does well enough to grab a hold of it. And there's the foul. DeRozan will go to the line. He's got 45 points on the night. A chance to get to 47 and hopefully give us the win while we're at it. Oh, it's side out of bounds. We have to inbound it again. And we do. Quick one for AC. DeRozan will go to the line. Do you believe the Bulls are competitive now? I believe the Bulls are going to stay the 9th seed, but this win is a big one if we can get it. He makes the first. Has an NBA team ever won a championship with a bad PG? Do you count Mario Chalmers and Norris Cole as bad PGs? Because technically they were the point guards for the Heat when they won their championships. I think they were good 3-point shooters, but I wouldn't necessarily call them great point guards. Unless you're just going to say LeBron was the point guard. DeRozan misses the free throw. 3-point game here. A chance to tie for the Pacers. Turner with Halliburton. Halliburton shoots. And that's game over. The Bulls win. Everybody's hugging DeRozan. He's had a massive game. An absolutely massive game. The Bulls get one over the Indiana Pacers today. Again, the Pacers are the 6th seed in the Eastern Conference, and they are, I believe, 4 or 5 games ahead of us. This helps because it brings us closer to them, closer to Philly, closer to Miami. You know, we're still a little bit further away than I'd like to be, but there's a fighting chance at least to get to the 8th seed and the 7th seed. It's a fighting chance, even if it doesn't seem likely at this point. This win helps us, and it also stops the Pacers from getting further ahead. A big, big result for the Bulls. We will verse the Pacers not long after this game as well. We've got one more game against them. A chance to tie the season series against them as well. But this is a great win. And DeRozan with a great performance. Now I'm going to quickly get to the rest of your guys' chats, and then I'm going to be ending the stream here. Let's go. What was the biggest difference between the Bulls and when they versed the Mavs? We fought harder on the rebounding. I think that was a big thing. Even though I think we still lost the battle, we fought harder on the rebounding. And we didn't get dissected piece by Luka. That's the biggest difference. Luka's just destroyed us all night long. And Halliburton didn't. That's the difference in the game, and that's why we won. And obviously the Bulls fought much harder to compete and win. The Bulls kind of gave up midway through that game. Great win by the Bulls tonight. A big win. It's a huge win, Jimmy. Bulls win. Great win. So who's the next PG starting next game? It would have to be Io. There's no one else. Caruso starts anyway, but I think Io would be running the point guard position for the Bulls again. It would be Io and Caruso. Those two will have to share it with DeRozan. But I think Io will be named the point guard in the next game if Kobe White is out. Again, prayers out to Kobe White. Hopefully he's not hurt for a significant period of time. It sucks to see that he got hurt today. We'll wait and see for updates, of course. But there's a very, very good chance he'll at least miss the Clippers game tomorrow. We might not even get an update tomorrow. So keep that in mind. But I'm going to end the stream here. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the stream, feel free to drop a like and subscribe if you are new to the channel. And yeah, a big game for the Bulls. We delivered in a very, very, very big game. We got the Clippers tomorrow. We didn't throw the West Coast trip out the door. We snapped a 2-game losing skid and get this win today. Let's see if we can actually get a winning streak going in the next one. Have a wonderful and safe day. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay tuned for more. God bless. Take care. And peace.